Alrighty then, welcome back to another repentance run. Ooh, that's not too good. That's pretty good, but before we get too far into it, it's something I haven't done in a little bit, and that is a comment that I picked out. This one's from Sabato. Sorry if I messed your name up, but he says, nice. Yeah, I agree. Nice indeed. Alrighty then. Glad to see all new people, all returning people, and everybody in between. Hope everybody's having a good Friday, or probably a little better than myself. I'm doing pretty good. I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a-okay. A lot better than yesterday. But what is okay is not only our movement speed, but also our fire rate. What's not okay is the amount of damage that we're doing. We're gonna have to try to fix that to some extent. But yeah, I'm feeling a little over my illness that I had yesterday. Well, actually, for the past few days, I'm generally a little tired, but that's probably because I'm healing over whatever I was dealing with. But let's see what kind of craziness we can get into with today's run. Hopefully, we can get something. Now, the broken glass cannon. I couldn't remember the name for it for a second there, but the glass cannon is very strong. I relatively like the item. However, I'm not very good at using it because I tend to take a little bit of dumb damage, and whenever it breaks, you then take double the damage that you normally would. And yeah, I don't like taking that much damage. It's a very quick recipe for ending your run. But let's see what kind of goodness we can get into today. I think he only needs a couple more shots. We're gonna lure him over here to this wall. Lure him over. There you go. Ah, the one below picked it up. Dang it. Now we don't really actually know if the secret room is there or not. And just like that, we now have our glass cannon, which we can now use against the boss. So let's just go ahead and take care of that dude there. Pin's not going to be too bad. Yeah. Now, glass cannon does have a little bit of an effect where it will kick you back, like as you see right there. Like when we use it, it moves us. But overall, still not too bad. I'm gonna look over here inside this library. Pretty rare that we're spawning here with the library on the first floor. I'm a little shocked, and of course we can't get any of this. If we can manage to get another key, which I'll probably end up getting from inside the shop by blowing up the donation machine, and then we can pick up the Bible and use the fly effect and continue on. But as I've been saying in some of my more recent videos, if you're I had a couple new people coming in from the Pokemon openings, which I think I kind of highlighted in yesterday's run, but then again I was kind of out of it, so I can't really remember everything. Hey, look at that, we get a key. We should still look inside the shop anyway. Ooh, Mom's key would be so nice. Please, nickel. Yes, we get it. Not only that, but we can also pick up the soul heart. Oh my goodness. Life is just good right now. A lucky Friday. That's all I can say. But yeah, the people coming in from the Pokemon openings, hello, welcome. So if you're not really into this kind of content, then, well, just ignore them. Stick around for the other content. I'm probably going to end up sticking with telepathy for dummies. Because that homing is just so nice. And also with the bookworm. And I don't really feel like messing with the potential of taking the double damage from glass cannon. And just like that, we are swimming in money. Oh my goodness. Aw, I was kind of hoping there'd be a nickel inside there, but sadly there was not. Speaking of other content, I've been basically binge watching. Do we want to go down? Sure, we can go down. I was basically binge watching Shulkcraft. It was basically a Minecraft YouTuber, and that was one of the things that I wanted to end up doing. For additional content. Look at that, we got paid up by an extra half a heart. Yeah, half a heart. And just looking at all the different stuff that they've got going on, I'm like, man, I really want to do that. But then again, all my other content that I'm going to be doing that's not Isaac related is pretty much just going to be maybe 5-10 minutes long, just like how the Pokemon openings have only been a few minutes long. And they're going to be, I wouldn't say super sparse, but you know, it's somewhat sparse between. So that way, it's not a dominating factor, and you know, the majority of you guys that are subscribing here are for the Isaac content. Which, you know, still shocks me that we've made it this far. Give a big old thank you to everybody, those that are continuously watching and showing up, whether it be through watching or commenting or, you know, whatever. Get in there and get a nice bomb, because right now our tiers are kind of going towards the little leeches here. Oh, we finally took a hit. See, if we had glass cannon, then we wouldn't have been able to. Well, we would have taken a bunch of damage. And inside here is some goodness. But where do we start? I think we start with the mark, which gives us soul heart. Bloody lust, I don't really like because you have to take damage. And you know what? We don't really need missing page 2 either. So the only thing we really need now is just to go back and find our item room. And we are slowly making this into a very significant run. Speaking of significant, why is there just a random golden poop? The heck? Okay, well then. Maybe we can make something. I forget what was in the shop, so maybe we'll take a little loop around there and see what's inside there. But yeah. I can also extend, you know, my game knowledge into other games because, well, Isaac isn't the only thing I play. Now, there was some other... Ooh, Blue Map wouldn't have been bad. There were some other games I wanted to play, like Dwarf Fortress, but I have no idea how to turn them into videos. I mean, they could be super short and I can do funny things like the combat. I don't know. Libra here may not be bad. I'm not gonna lie. But we have the mystery item. That could be anything. It could be C-section. It was Quince. And Libra lowers all our stats except our damage, but you know what? I think that's okay. In this situation, it's okay. Because, well, we still have a super high fire rate, movement speed, and now for the rest of the run, any stat ups are just going to be, well, all stats, which, you know, is A-okay in my book. Cursed Skull, no thank you. Not today. Maybe some other day I'll you know, figure out some way of putting you in the limelight, but not today. I had to fix the Weed Eater. Curse of the Tower. Well, no, that's good. That's good. We have Pyromaniac. What am I doing? Pyromaniac, I forgot to mention, is our starting item, which makes it so that way explosions don't do anything to us. So it's actually a very good item for us to pick up here, because then we'll get all that retaliatory damage from, you know, all those bombs. Sharp Plug. Fine, I'll take you. If we end up getting any form of you know, Ipecac would be really nice. And then any form of Red Heart HP, then we can essentially use whatever spacebar item to our heart's content. Uh-oh. This one's going to be a little bit of a dangerous boss. Oh, I lowered his HP a little too much. Or not. Okay. I thought he would automatically go down and start doing the tail whip like he is right here, because he went below half. But I guess not. Get a torn photo, which is just a shot speed up. And yeah, let's go for the old flying here. See? Troll bombs don't do anything to us. And since it's also a speed up, it essentially turns itself into an all stats up. Ooh, what's inside the chest? What's it gonna be? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mom's Key. See, that's why Mom's Key is so good. You can just explode into loot. I think we've already been relatively everywhere, except for the mirror dimension. Was there anything this way? I don't remember. Ugh. Curse of the Lost. It's the worst curse for me. The one I hate the most. I'd rather not be able to see my HP than have to deal with this. And mystery sack or mystery item? Ah, it was Bob's brain. You know what? No. Bob's brain is good. I keep forgetting that we have Pyromaniac. You know, generally you don't see it too often. So you tend to forget, like, oh no, self-damaging item, like Bob's brain. Oh, it's so bad. Temperance. I mean... There we go. Line ourselves up just ever so slightly so we can hit both the fires. Just in case we get a soul heart. And we're going to go back to this Wi-Fi. We're going to spend a little bit of time here. A little more than usual because, well, you know, not being able to see the map is a little bit of a hindrance. Alright, and then off to the mirror dimension. So that way we can get that extra item, which I believe is here. Yeah, there we go. Now, something I could do is run into some fire and go down to 1 HP, and then see what's inside this mob trap room. Now, that is a little dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Bob's brain. I never thought I'd be saying that, but thank you. What is with all these champions? Wow, there's a lot of champions in this room. Oh, if you're wondering why my stats are changing after I use the Telepathy for Dummies, it's because Telepathy for Dummies also gives you a range upgrade. And since we have Libra, it's an all stats up. There we go, experimental treatment. Overall, it was an all stats up. Would you look at that? Or was it an all stats down? I'm pretty sure it was an all stats up. I don't know. Somebody's going to have to do a comparison there. I have no idea. But it does give us another for spun, which is not too bad. We also got a lot of HP. Right now, I do not recommend lowering my HP to 1 because, well, we don't need to do that. What we should do is go down to the next floor. And let's see, what do we get? What do we get? What are we going to get for here? I've been actually doing a little bit of the compartment... I'm having a hard time saying that word. Compartmentalizing? I don't know. Putting together, you know, the whole... I'm going to be lazy. Just blow that up. So I don't have to go all the way around. Which I'm surprised Sharp Plug didn't kill us because we were in the lost form. Normally stuff like Temperance Machines and, you know, Razor Blade and stuff like that would just straight up end you. Key Bum. We have plenty of keys, but you never know. We might end up getting, like, Guppy's collar. Or not Guppy's collar, Guppy's tail. So, keys are still going to be a hot commodity. Speaking of keys, thank you, champion. I'm still wondering why we're seeing so many champions. Is this because of my practice run? I ended up getting soy milk and a bunch of other really good items. I think I got Godhead. No, I think I do know. I got Godhead, I got Tractor Beam. Stud Finder, sure, why not? Breaking Rock has a 0.5% chance of revealing a... whatchamacallits? Sure. Revealing a crawl space, not whatchamacallits. A who's and was it, a thingamabob. You know, all those other crazy items that you never see. But going back to the compartmentalizing, I've been trying to organize my days and my weeks a little better, structuring them up so that way I can, you know, focus on what needs to be done and not just being like, oh crap, I need to do a daily run and it's like 8 o'clock and I'm rushing and I don't end up uploading a thumbnail to it because, you know, I'm super tired. I think that's going to be it for this floor. Might as well just go down. Going down, down. In an earlier round. And honestly, it's been helping quite a bit. If you, I know I've talked about this a couple of times in the past few ones, and I'm starting to sound like a broken record, which I'll stop after this. But it definitely is very nice, you know, take what it is that you need to do, you know, write it down, and then compartmentalize it even more, being like, okay, I need to, you know, let's say you need to take out the trash. What does that entail? You know, you gotta bag it up, you gotta walk it outside, you know, stuff like that. I don't know, and you know, little stuff like that's been helping quite a bit. And you know, the whole idea for 2023 being, you know, the year of the projects was not just, you know, generally making more YouTube stuff, you know, or, you know, getting into different hobbies and stuff like that, but it was more of a means of like improving myself. And that's why I dubbed it that year. Careful here. Thank you for the penny. And yeah, we can all use, you know, a little more improvement. Nobody's perfect. You can always strive to do better in everything. Even if you're the #1 in the world, you can still strive to be better. Because hey, you never know, somebody might come along and take that #1 spot from you, and we're just gonna get dead cat. Okay. Thank you, red chests. Just coming in clutch and spawning a bunch of HP. Black bean is a no, so we're gonna go mystery item. Conehead. Okay, Conehead has a 20% chance of blocking damage. You know, as you can see, read right there. Also gives a soul heart, 20% chance to negate damage taken. I think that's any damage. I'm not too certain. Like, I don't know. That might also count towards like Damocles damage. But then again, I don't know. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. Ooh, piercing shots wouldn't be too bad, but I think we're gonna stick with the stud finder that we have right here. Man, this run is just and a holy card? Wow. That's gonna give us a holy mantle effect, but only for 1 hit. Which, you know, generally I'm a little surprised seeing it. They have a really low spawn rate. Especially when you're playing Tainted Lost, where you end up needing, you know, holy cards. Because it's very hard to go an entire run without getting hit. Which maybe I'll make that a challenge. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Doing a challenge where every time you get hit, you just restart the run. Get them. We get extra items. Look at that. Got boom. Boom, what up? Solo Renekton here. Yeah, we're pretty much done with this floor, so let's just go down. We're just flying through this run, and I'm enjoying it. I don't know. It seems like after you come out of, you know, a somewhat feeling bleg from, you know, being sick and whatnot, it just seems like life is just so much better. And, you know, getting You know, this isn't like an amazing run. It's an okay run. It's not amazing or anything. I mean, the most amazing thing is the fact that we have... shoot, Pyromaniac. For a second there, my brain died and I couldn't remember the name. But yeah, that you almost never see this item. I wish it would show up more often. Boom. Good job, Bob's brain. You're putting in work. We're seeing you. Maybe you'll get a Christmas bonus. Who knows? You keep that up. Let's get that all stats up. Now, it doesn't seem like an all stats, but that's because we got less stats than we took away from the range up. So it seems like we didn't really get an all stats up. Alright, and I think Stud Finder is paying out right there, giving us 2020. Oh my goodness. Now, since we had Bookworm, every so often we're going to fire an additional shot. So instead of 2, we're going to be firing 3. Which I don't know if you saw right there. But we still need to be careful with our health. Knowing me, I could probably goober this up. Let me get glitter bombs. Ooh. You know me, I love my bomb synergies. Then again, I kind of love any synergy. Any synergy. And as you saw right there, we didn't take damage from going outside the curse room because of Conehead. So that was pretty good. But yeah, does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Any ideas? Any big adventures or anything? I know some people, well, there's been quite a few people that have been watching my videos when they're on break. Like, I guess from working or whatever they're taking a break from. Studying. So on and so forth. Whatever it may be. And, I think I'm going to... My plans for the weekend, at the very least, is going to be... try to get up some better thumbnails. So that way I can... For the streams. Because obviously I'm also going to be streaming Sunday. At what time? I don't know. That's something I need to work on as well. Maybe I'll do that over the weekend. Get an actual schedule. So that way, if anybody has plans, they can work that in. Maw of the Void, sure, why not? A little bit of a misplay. I probably should have played the Demon Beggar there, since we're giving up 2 red HP. But yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, let's just go down to the next floor. Sit here thinking a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much all my weekend's gonna be. I think later today I have to go out and finish weed eating, because I only got about halfway done. Which, you know, between not feeling good and, you know, leaving a job half finished, it's not something I generally like to do. Ooh, thank you, Nancy Bombs. As you saw right there, we actually have a little bit of a synergy between Curse of the Tower and our Nancy Bombs. Because if we get, what was it, Glitter Bombs? No, we have Glitter Bombs, not Nancy Bombs. What am I thinking? I can't remember which bomb it is. But if we get the bomb upgrades of scatter bombs plus the bombs that give you random consumables, then that can be really start rolling out of control. Loki's Horn. I'll just take Mutant Spider. Well, since we have 2020, we don't get the damage down. Or not damage down, the fire rate down from Mutant Spider. Because normally there's a massive tears down that comes with Quad Shot. But 2020 gets rid of that. So let's just continue on here. You know what? We can play this guy. We got time. Maybe get another item. Strength card. Ooh. I think I'll take the strength card over the magician card. Only because, well, we have a homing book and there's really no need to take another homing card. Just consolation prize. Alright. Just give us even more stat ups. I'm not going to complain. I'm ignoring the pills for now, because getting a stat down pill actually hurts. I think, personally, I believe it hurts a little more than... let's go down. Hurts a little more than normally just getting one stat down. That's just a stat down. That's the Beelzebub. That's for... Sure, let's go with Smart Fly. But getting a Twisted Pair here, and also with our, you know, quad shot. Actually, it's not really quad shot. It's more than quad shot. Because we also have the 2020 effect. So we're 3 plus what? 2? How many shots are we firing? I don't know. We're shooting a lot. That's all I know. And no, using telepathy for dummies does not increase your range even more. As I'm showcasing there. The only reason why the stats are still there is because we're slowly losing the red stew buff. But you know, it's been a while since we've come to Boss Rush. I think I might. I know Vlogs was having a hard time getting to Boss Rush with Jacob and Esau, but I think if you come down this alt path, you essentially give yourself an extra 5 minutes to try to get to it. And if you just go to the alt paths, yeah, they're a little more dangerous. Or you can just do the more simple method of just going down, just down to this alt path. You know, you go regular path, and then when you get the option to use the heart door that takes 2 HP from you, then you go down to Guyana. I mean, that's how I did it. That's how I beat Boss Rush with the characters. And honestly, any form of timing with those two are just, or any time boss is just awful. And sometimes with certain characters, if you're trying to get unlocks for them, it's really just comes down to luck, like whether or not you get a good run. Because there's just some runs that are just better than others. And there's really not much you can do about that. It's like, yeah, you can win every single run through skill, but a good portion of those runs are going to be like 2 hours long if you're going to be getting everything out of a floor that you possibly can. Even the runs where you don't get a single damage upgrade. Thank you. Now, Red Stew does actually increase the more you kill. So the faster you kill things, the your stats will come back. But you have to be quick about it, because it does drain pretty fast. We have almost full money. Wow, I'm a little surprised. And you know what? I'm feeling like we should go pay Hushy a visit. Since we have all this extra stuff here. Let's see what's inside here. It's going to be Guppy's head. Well, that'll be 2 of 3 for Guppy. Oops, I used it too many times. Realistically, we should go back and try to find some HP, but you know what? I think we'll be fine. Moments before disaster. Or... yeah. Here's a range upgrade, and a fairly big one at that. 4.5 volt. Sure, just in case we come across something that's pretty good. Like inside of here, like a good active item. I do love me brown nugget. Hold on. But is it giving up? No. We're going with $3 bill. But is it giving up homing good? I don't think so. So let's just go with Spelunker's Helm. It hurts me a little bit. I do really like brown nugget, especially against these bigger bosses, because you can then you know, constantly spam it in the middle of the room. And you know, you get like a swarm of like 30 of them. They do decent damage once they build up. You're thinking, oh, just one purple fly just sitting there, it's not going to do anything. Well, yeah, it's not. Even with BFF and Beelzebub and, you know, Hive Mind, you know, those flies individually, they don't really do too much. But if you get like 5 or 6 of them in a room against the boss, they'll add up. I can tell you that. Ooh, picking all these flies. And I took a little bit of damage by accident. I didn't really mean to. And if you're seeing our stats move all over the place, it's because of $3 bill. Got some blood bombs in there. That's real good. The creep from them is going to uh-oh. The creep from them is going to deal a lot of damage. Excuse me, Hush. I don't like that attack. Can you not do that? Thank you. Should I go to Delirium? You know what? Yeah, let's go to Delirium. I haven't really done Delirium too much recently. And you know what? We're really strong. We got a powerful run. We can make this work. The only thing we really need to watch out is, you know, making sure that we have a full charge, so that when we go into fighting Delirium, we don't have to worry about aiming. You know, just take them out that way. One thing we should look for actually is a teleportation of some sort, just in case we find Delirium early, and then we can take our time in beating the other bosses and collecting more items, because more items equals more fun. I was being very careful in there. Those flying anuses, especially the champion ones, sometimes they just go crazy. They go stupid. Ah, go crazy. Something like that. Another thing we can do is actually throw bombs down as well, just in case we get the spooky bombs, which then, you know, make those little ghosties, the ghosty ghouls. And they do okay damage. I'm not going to say that they're, like, amazing, but if you get a bunch of them, which is another good bomb synergy, is if you combine the spooky bombs with the scatter bombs, then you get a bunch of them. No, Little Delirium. You know what? Sure, you can come along. Why not? There's Isaac. And he just turned into BBF, which then just did all that fire damage right there, which does protect us against the tears from Isaac a little bit. Alright, and we get jumper cables. That's not gonna do too much, but it's welcome. I don't know if that's gonna be Delirium, so I'm gonna hold off for right now. Thank you, game, for the soul heart. Now we know that this right here is not going to be Delirium, because Delirium needs a 2-wide room, and this cannot be a 2-wide room because there's a boss room like right next to it. And it's too spooky. Sure, why not? Was there a tinted rock? Did I see that right? There was not. I missed it. Alright. Now this could be Delirium. It very much could. So let's chance it. It is not. Okay, it's death. It's not too bad. Can handle a death. And we get Sin Robes. Oh man. Actually, I kind of wanted the HP more than I wanted the damage up from it. Because, well, the damage up doesn't matter too much because, well, it's being eaten by the rest of our stats. Pills, no thank you. I'd rather not. And knowing my luck, that very last room that we didn't go to was probably going to be the Hush fight. Still just looking. Okay, we're just gonna end up doing a full clear. That's generally what happens when you come down here. Don't really have any real stories. Just trying to think to add a little commentary on top of this. Haven't really done anything recently. Don't have anything too provocative. Don't really have any questions to be asked. I'm just vibing in my own existence right now. We get mini mush. Alright, well I'm going to take Liberty Cap because Liberty Cap can sometimes give you a random mushroom effect. And generally they just give you all stats up, so they are pretty nice. Just gradually make our way over here. Man. Are all the boss rooms over there? Or am I just making a mistake and just full clearing for no reason? Alright, one of these is probably going to be Delirium. Yeah, one of these is probably going to be Delirium. No, that's Cage. Okay, and double Cage at that. Razor Blade. Don't really need it. Really? I'm shocked. Poor Babylon. It's just going to be a big stat up for us. 1.53 damage. I mean, it's a little hard to tell what it's actually doing because of Liberty Cap. Because their stats are just flying all over the place. Definitely a crazy run. Well, not a super crazy run. It's very strong. Oh, look at that. We got homing from a $3 bill. Thank you. My favorite effect in this game. Homing. You know, I say that quite often. If you can manage to get homing and or flying, your runs are just going to be that much better. They are definitely the two effects that are the must-haves for your runs, in my opinion. And I do believe that very strongly. Oh, we got my reflection. Alright, sorry there, dude, but you are gonna be SOL. And what do we get? Smelter? Sure, might as well smelt the trinket that we have, just in case we come across another one. Just in case. Alright, well, I don't think... We might as well do these two rooms since we're right here. I don't think that they're going to be anything. Okay, maybe there are going to be more rooms over here. I thought it was just going to be 2 rooms and then that was it. I'm a little shocked, to be honest. Go ahead and give ourselves homing here. There we go. We got ourselves a full card. Well, that boss that's all the way over there, I want to see what it is. And we can also pick up one of these trinkets on the way back. Not that it matters anymore. But getting getting a full charge here would be pretty nice for homing. It was the Twisted Twins. Okay. Mom's Wig, which is going to give us spiders every so often. Let me see. Look right there. Shooting Tears has a random chance of spawning blue spiders. So, let's just fire. Yeah. And with our Tears rate, we're going to be firing a lot. So I'm expecting to see a lot of spiders. Alright. Time to fight Delirium. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this run. It's not going to be a super fast fight. I mean, unless he stays in that form. I wouldn't mind if he did that. Yeah, there you go. Stay right there, dude. I am not good at dodging. Uh-oh. Come on. I don't want to have to end up fighting him at 1 HP a bunch of times. Oh, Soul Heart. And we did it. Alright, well, if you enjoyed this run, hope you stick around for more. So there's definitely going to be more. I had fun with it. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.